Hey everybody, how's it going? Just want to do a quick video here about what is your favorite home defense gun. Now this I guess could be your carry gun too, because I don't know, if anybody separates it where they have a carry gun and a home gun, or I usually do trade out a few options, but this is more towards what is your favorite home defense gun. What do you use for home defense? It could be a shotgun, it could be an AR, or a pistol. But what is your favorite home defense gun? My favorite home defense gun, which let's make sure it's safe, which I already know, which just a quick tip for people who maybe aren't Glock savvy or wanting to get into Glocks. One easy way to tell if a Glock is safe, which I'm not saying never check the chamber because you need to get into that habit if you're new to guns, but one quick way is that trigger right there. If that trigger is back, this gun is not cocked. Which, if the gun isn't cocked, it means it couldn't have chambered around. Now, some people have argued with me and said, but what if you put the gun back together and you slid a bullet into the barrel in the chamber and slip the barrel back on there and slap the slide back on here? Now there'd be around a chamber. Well, even if there was, the gun isn't cocked and couldn't fire it, and when you pulled the slide to fire the gun, it would eject the round. Now, I haven't tried putting a round in it and seeing if you could actually put it back together in that way, but either way, it wouldn't work because you would eject the round putting the slide back onto the gun. So there would not be a round in the chamber. But anyway, just a quick tip. Like I said, this is a Glock 20. A Glock 20 is a 10 millimeter. As you can see, that's an extra 10 millimeter round over there because I do keep this gun chambered at all times in full capacity. This mag holds 15 rounds, so one in the pipe, so that gives me 16 rounds of 10 millimeter. This is Hornady. These are hollow points. These are some hot rounds right here that would more than get the job done. These pack quite a punch. But this is just a great gun. This is an original Glock 20. This was made back in March of '91. So it's got a whole lot of years on it. As you can see, there's lots of scratches. I picked this gun up used. But I went through. Now, it didn't need it. It had no issues. Whoever had it, it must have got these dings from sitting around on a shelf or something like that, because I took this thing apart and there almost wasn't any dust in there and no carbon buildup and no junk. But what I did is I just kind of rebuilt it internally, just kind of swapped out all new parts. So all but the barrel and the actual trigger, but as far as all the inner workings and the springs and everything, extractor, I went ahead and changed all that out and all my springs and firing pin, and just so I could have that comfort, my personal comfort, knowing it's all swapped out. Now, like I said, it being the years it had on it and being original parts, I had no issue with it. I just did it myself so I can get plenty of more years without wearing it. Really and truthfully, it was probably a waste of money because these Glocks, they just seem to go and go and go and go and not have any issues and keep putting lead down range and they're accurate. Like I said, I didn't swap the barrel out or anything, and I can sit there and run groups like crazy with this thing. A lot of people say, oh, 10 millimeters too much for a polymered frame gun. You would be surprised at how well this gun can handle that recoil. Even being an old school, it doesn't have the new Gen 4 style recoil spring, which everybody says, oh, that's how they're taming the recoil. I'm telling you right now, it is not what you think it is, and this gun is a great shooting gun. This is one of my favorite, like I said, my favorite home defense weapon. As you can see, Glock 20, 10 millimeter. Just because it's a nice big full size gun. The only thing I probably don't like is it being an early model. I can't put no light or anything like that, so. Now I have some other models that I could and I haven't done yet, so I probably need to do that. They're not 20s, but other Glocks. So, but like I said, this is one of my favorite home defense guns because it's a good, reliable gun that has a big wallet behind it with quite a lot of rounds to deliver with it as well. So I want to hear what y'all's favorite home defense guns are. Now, they don't have to be pistols. Pistols are cool, but whether they're shotguns or what, I just want to hear what your favorite home defense gun is. Now, I'm going to throw this tag out there to a few guys. Now, anybody's feel free to respond and put your comments down below and let everybody get talking about what theirs is and stuff. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to throw tags out to some specific people. One of those guys is going to be NC Shooter 1213. That's you, Ray. I want to see what your favorite home defense gun is. So, and I'd like to see that, like I said, in a video. So, anybody I'm tagging or anybody else, feel free to video response. But the people I'm tagging, we want to see it in a video so everybody can see what it is. What is your favorite home defense gun? That's NC Shooter 1213. Ray's a good guy. Check his channel out and hopefully be able to check a quick video of him out soon. So, another one of the guys I want to put out there is Deputy Sheriff 100. I'd like to see what your favorite home defense gun is. I've been checking out your channel lately. You got a good channel. NC Shooter seems to like you and says you're a good guy. So I want to check. Like I said, I've been checking you out. You got great videos, and I want to see what your favorite home defense gun is. So, like I said, put a tag out there for y'all, as well as Blue Thunder 40. I want to see what your favorite home defense gun is. You got some good shooting videos out there, and ain't nobody can argue about the views that you put out there from where you get to work. I feel a little bit jealous. I get up on some rooftops, but nothing like that. But Blue Thunder 40. Like to see what your favorite home defense gun is. So if y'all could do that, and like I said, let everybody see what your home defense gun is, so it can give people an idea. Or let's just see what everybody's using, and maybe it'll give me an idea. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all watching, and hopefully get to see some of y'all's videos soon. Thanks, guys.